baby names, or you guys getting like that whole bedroom together, all that? What's the deal?
Blueface baby.
Hollywood is drama central, and Crisean Rock is the master of drama if there ever was one. Crisean and her boyfriend, Blueface, epitomize messiness. Any kind of relationship trouble you can think of, they have it. They have it all. Ugly arguments, painful breakups, and even uglier reconciliations. Coi Leray is a reoccurring theme in their turbulent relationship. Crisean is certain Coi wants to steal her man, and she is making sure Coi is aware of the repercussions this time. What warning did Crisean issue to Coi, and what action has Coi taken in response? Let's look at it. But of course, before I spill anything, make sure first that you subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell for more updates and videos like this. Now, let's jump in. Crisean Rock is a musician who has the ability to become very successful. She continues to be well known, but for the wrong reasons. Crisean is more well known for being the girlfriend of the rapper Blueface than for her music. Thus, those of you who are familiar with her are most likely not familiar with her from her music. Additionally, there is a greater than ever risk that things will become more complicated when dating a guy becomes your entire personality. Crisean's relationship, unfortunately, is a garbage truck on fire.
You're not finna just disrespect me for no reason and think,
You call me a bitch all the time, though.
Okay, and you are one. I call you a bitch right now.
Due to their incredibly hilarious friendship, Crisean Rock and Blueface have become internet celebrities. The two have engaged in numerous altercations, ranging from street fights that resulted in arrest to a full-fledged Twitter brawl. Without Crisean's knowledge, Blueface left to Vegas. When he came back, they got into a violent fight in which Crisean cracked a glass bottle over Blueface's head.
You see my head? You see what it looks like? Looks crazy, right?
This drama occasionally has guest stars, such as past lovers of Blueface. The current antics center on Coi Leray, who once had a brief relationship with Blueface. The sly means Coi used to evade the subject of whether or not she was dating Blueface was a clear answer, even though they never confirmed it. Back in 2020, Coi Leray and Blueface tried out being romantically involved, but nothing came of it. The two separated. However, this brief relationship was sufficient to put Coi on Crisean's hit list. In the history of partnerships, Crisean and Blueface's relationship may be the most tumultuous and unpleasant, but it hasn't stopped Crisean from being protective of her partner.
Stop saying this one right here. Talk to me. Look at me. I'm right here. I'm right here. I'm right here with you. Stop playing with me. We're sharp.
Because of Jason Lee, the creator of Hollywood Unlocked and The Jason Lee Show, Coi Leray has ended up in the center of this controversy. Jason is renowned for starting fights and creating drama. This time he let us all know that someone, aka Coi Leray, was feeling a certain sort of way about Jason inviting Blueface and Crisean Rock to his interview.
I want to do the show, but that's not a good look. You big, you influential, you that we want to celebrate you. You just had a big interview with Cardi B and then you interviewed Blueface and Crisean.
Apparently, Coi didn't like that Crisean and Blueface were invited to his performance. Was it as a result of her ongoing feelings for Blueface and her desire to avoid seeing them together in interviews and shows? Because of Blueface, is Coi envious of Crisean? When Coi protested about them both being on the show, Jason made it appear just that way. Jason said it was only for the views. I said, Coi, I'm in the business of interviewing people. So and Blueface and Crisean are going to do numbers because they're hot right now. Jason said Coi overreacted to him calling Blueface and Crisean on the show. If she hadn't done that, she might have had a good relationship with Jason. You tainted the relationship that you could have built because you were mad at Blueface and Crisean for coming on the show. Jason is a drama buff. In fact, he has made a profession out of creating drama. Naturally, he disclosed the details of his private talk with Coi in order to elicit a response from Crisean. Nobody was surprised by Crisean's response, which was exactly what you would anticipate from her. Crisean lost her composure and used a lot of foul language to rip against Coi on her Instagram after pictures of her and Blueface went viral.
I've never been so sad in my life before, though. That's the crazy part.
Crisean's warnings were quite direct. However hard Coi attempts to get with her lover, Crisean will resort to violence without hesitation. We already knew that Crisean would never hesitate to use violence.
Already?
Violence. The fact that other people appear to favor Coi Leray over Crisean doesn't help her situation, because she is quite insecure in her relationship with Blueface. Even Blueface's mother has made a public statement stating that she prefers Blueface date Coi. That must hurt a lot. In an Instagram story, Blueface's mom wrote, "If these folks give you another chance, you better stay away from that trailer park. Look for them Coi Leray type daddy's girls. I tried to tell you, but you thought I was hating." Her post makes it abundantly evident that Blueface's mother gave him very specific advice to forsake Crisean and pursue Coi instead. In spite of the fact that Coi is far more orderly and tidy than Crisean, it appears that Blueface isn't much better. Maybe he just likes toxic connections. Making matters worse, Crisean is currently expecting Blueface's child. If their connection was risky in the beginning, it is now nearly illegal. Even though the two were dangerous to begin with, adding a baby has made them even more so. Even the pregnancy hasn't helped them become more responsible or mature. Instead, it appears that the situation has gotten worse.
The fuck, this is a bust a lip, bust a nose, you lying.
The couple hammered each other, leaving no stone unturned, and then turned to knock the other down in another needlessly public argument. Blueface initiates the altercation like he does most of the time. Crisean shared images of herself online along with the statement, "Getting money and making babies is my hobby now." Blueface decided to approach Crisean and treat her disrespectfully since he deemed her very innocent message to be rather upsetting. He tweeted, "I've only had one solid person in my entire life, and it's not who y'all think it is." Looks like there has been a lot of drama going on between the two of them regarding the pregnancy as well. Blueface went off on Crisean on Twitter saying, "Rock has only had one abortion by me. I don't know why she keeps saying 3, 4, 5. Y'all remember the first pregnancy stick she posts? Right line was faint as hell. She has shown plenty of signs of dishonesty for kicks and giggles. Imagine what she lies about on a bigger scale." In another tweet he wrote, "She pregnant, missing a tooth with 7 tattoos. Finna make a fool of herself with the next, and I'm not pregnant at all. Finna live my life perfectly fine with the next, who gonna take me even more serious now. It's really tragic for real." But Crisean was unfazed by even this level of disrespect. She tweeted saying, "Don't feel bad for me. I'ma shake this off. Plus I'm grown. I did this to myself." In typical Crisean attitude, she's determined that it wasn't going to happen when Blueface went on to say that he was splitting up with her. Now that Blueface is calling his baby mama Crisean derogatory names, she is standing by him and won't end their relationship. She even believes that Blueface's constant tweeting is merely another method for him to let her know that he misses her. Talk about being delusional. Crisean and Blueface are incapable of doing anything other than hurting one another because of Crisean's pathological obsession with him, and they continue to include other people in their back-and-forth game. Even though it was only a brief relationship, Crisean can't seem to stand the thought of Blueface with anyone. Even though it's very obvious that the only thing she needs to concentrate on is this relationship. She keeps getting angry with Coi Leray for their past. She is hooked on attempting to keep Blueface to herself, despite the fact that he doesn't even seem to want her. After hearing that Coi Leray is once again making headlines with Blueface, some believe Crisean is about to go completely insane. Coi is in dire danger, and Crisean isn't one to hold back. One person tweeted saying, "Crisean about to be charged with capital crimes against humanity after that Coi Leray leak. LMAO." Another wrote, "Not Coi Leray booed up with Blueface, like Crisean won't separate her head from her shoulders." Others think Coi Leray needs to leave Blueface alone, saying, "She must know how obsessive Crisean gets about Blueface. Why is she still continuing to play with fire? Coi Leray needs to leave Blueface and Crisean alone. That girl has 8 tattoos of that person, and she's a certified linebacker. Find some safe to do, please. Go get a new Blueface. That's all for today. We hope you enjoyed that video, and if you did, make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more videos like this.